Very good morning. In the previous video, we have seen how to work with for loop in Python. In this video, we are going to see how while loop can work and how can it be efficiently utilized. Yeah, let's dive and get our hands dirty. Fine, let's go with an example how the while loop works. Okay, before we go, let me take a sum of n natural numbers or anything using for loop. So what we do is I just declare a global variable, yeah, sum equal to global variable, yeah, for I in range of, maybe I can have the first 10 natural numbers, anything. So for example, I'm taking it. Okay, then sum equal to I. So print sum. Fine, it's a simple logic making sum of 10 natural numbers. Okay, let's run the program first. Okay, so this is how our for loop works, and this is the output of the first 10 natural numbers. Okay, so the same logic. So how the same logic can be applied using while loop. So the main difference between the for loop and while loop is the for loop you need not to initialize that iterator variable. That will be default initialized to 0 and it can start iterating from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, and it gets incremented very automatically. So you need not to have any separate incrementers, whereas in while it is not so. We have to initialize that the initial variable, that initialization is very must. Then the condition, so what is that condition? Yeah, I less than 10. Okay, now again the same logic, sum equal to sum plus I. Okay, so print sum. Okay, then the iterator value that has to be incremented, so that should be done, that's the responsibility of the programmer. So that is the difference between what, the for loop and the while loop. Okay, to get a point, yeah, this is what this is how we can use the while loop. The sum is a global variable and the I is an iterator variable that has been initialized to 0, and the while condition we have given, and the normal addition, and finally this incrementer. Okay, let's see how this works. So what could be the output? Look at here, the same logic. Yes, logic is same, the addition of 10 natural numbers or anything. Yeah, so this is the minor difference between the for loop and while loop. They both seems to work together, but for loop is somewhat very flexible when compared to while loop, because you need not to initialize that iterator value and it is not necessary to have an incrementer, and these two things will be done automatically in for loop. So that is the main advantage of for loop, because we are using a range function in for loop. That makes much difference between what, for loop and while loop. That's all about the usage of while loop. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video. See you again. Thank you. If you like this video, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. See you again.